Let's go! Coming up on Week 7 of the End Zone, the fate of Region 1 6A came down to tonight. No South Panola is not involved. It's Columbus and Tupelo, and it's a good one. The undefeated Itawamba and Pontotoc. Both teams played. One of them lost. We're down to one perfect team, and every game from here on out matters. It's division play time. All the highlights and scores coming up.
The WCBI End Zone Show with Robbie Donahoe and Tom Ebel is brought to you by OCH Regional Medical Center, Carl Hogan Toyota, East Mississippi Community College, and Max South.
Welcome into Week 7 of the End Zone, presented by OCH Regional Medical Center and our great sponsors with us here as well, Carl Hogan Toyota, East Mississippi Community College, and Max South. Robbie Donahoe, Tom Ebel, you know us by now at this point. We're 7 weeks into the season now. Everyone's into division play now. We had a couple score lines, though I think were a bit surprising tonight because, again, you're playing teams that know you very well at this point. I think maybe a bit surprised at some of these lines tonight.
Tune-ups are over.
Yeah.
So now it's like, this is where you make that playoff push.
Right. Yeah.
This is where it starts.
This is where it gets going. All right, we're moving on to our Carl Hogan Toyota game of the week. Tupelo Columbus. Boy, it didn't get much bigger than this one tonight, and there was a lot of offense between these two teams.
WCBI High School Football Game of the Week is brought to you by Carl Hogan Toyota in Columbus.
And here we go. The Toyota Corolla was our car of choice this evening. It is a beautiful four-door sedan, and the seats are comfortable. So a great sign tonight from our Columbus High cheerleaders. One of those, by the way, having her birthday this evening. She made the sign. Got to give her props. Let's get to the action. Tupelo, Columbus. Whoa, fireworks from the beginning. First quarter. This is Stephon McGlone to Austin Watkins. 49-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion good. 8-0 lead for them Blankets. Tupelo, by the way, hasn't beaten Columbus since 2010. Maybe a little revenge was on the mind. Here goes LeBryant Siddell. LBS has a TD. 50 yards. 15-0 Tupelo after one. Second quarter, though, here comes the Bird Gang. C.J. Goller dropping back. Now this one, he throws off the back of his foot, but Mike McLeod goes up and gets it. Inside the 30-yard line. Later on, we're going to get to see Kylan Hill. And Kylan's doing what Kylan does right here. Breaking tackles, and watch this dive to the end zone. Beautifully done. 23-yard touchdown. Dan Mullen has to be liking that from the MSU commit. It's a 15-7 lead out for Tupelo, and Blankets have an answer. McGlone to Jordan Jernigan. 38-yard touchdown. The offense was just oozing out of the ears of Trent Hammond's Tupelo Golden Wave. 43-27. The Golden Wave of Tupelo, your winners tonight. They stay perfect. By the way, Columbus, though, scored the most points on Tupelo's defense out of any team this year.
Offense oozing out of the ears. Can you believe it?
I didn't want it to come out of the nose because I was sick last week, so we're trying to keep it even that way. But Tupelo looked great tonight in 6A. They may be the best area team in 6A because Starkville.
What happened?
Ooh, what happened tonight at Northwest Rankin? We might add that there's a pretty well-known name who coaches Northwest Rankin. His name is Toby Collins, the former Itawamba AHS coach. And this quarterback, by the way, Braden Smith, this kid is the real deal. He tore up the Starkville defense tonight. At that point, Cougars already had a 7-0 lead, and Starkville really struggled on offense tonight. Quez Akins could not, and anyone on the running game could not get going for the Jackets. It was all about the Northwest Rankin defense. Starkville falls to the Cougars 28-7. And all of a sudden, no longer does the division go through Starkville. Now you can probably say it goes through Clinton.
Well, we got Oxford. They're coming out. They got a 2-game skid right now after they lost last week to West Point. Here on the opening kickoff. Tricky! Onside kick. The kickers got it. Chargers with the ball here early on, and they wasted no time getting the offense back into sync.
No time.
The offense was oozing out of Oxford's ears as well.
I don't want to make that a thing.
Demaria Burt with the nice catch and gain right there. That would set up a great name, Haram Waddlington.
Yep.
He's going to, look at that, get off me. Get off me while I'm waddling in the end zone. 6-0 Oxford as they get
This play,
the
though.
extra point. Look at, uh-oh.
Poor pitch.
It's an inner fumble, as they say. He dropped, the ball goes bouncing off the Saltillo Tigers' hand, takes it all the way back for 6. Way too much Oxford for the Saltillo Tigers. They go on to dominate 42-0. Oxford getting off on the right foot after 2-game skid. Good job, Chargers.
That is right. Hey, West Point controls their own destiny in Region 1-5A. Clarksdale's a darn good football team. The Wave went all the way out there and won 20-17. New Hope got a good win tonight at Center Hill, 55-27. Shannon messed around with Tisch County. Somehow, though, the Red Raiders got to go in the second half. They win 28-12. Lafayette wins at Ripley 28-14, and Senatobia defeats New Albany 34-6. To the holler we go. It's Corinth and Pontotoc. It's Tom Ebel's favorite team.
Great.
A battle of warriors tonight. Now, we're picking this one up in the third quarter. Opening kickoff of the second half. This is Gabe Harmon, and Gabe gets a crease, breaks a tackle, not one, but 2, and then you can't chase him down and you can't catch him. That's an opening kickoff touchdown for the second half. It's 37-0 Pontotoc. Corinth going to try to get something going in the ground game. Nope. That Pontotoc defense was all over the place. Popping on the loose ball. Offense got to work, and Jacob Carter was doing everything. So was Gabe Harmon. This Pontotoc team is really good, kids. They're still perfect. 44-8 your final.
Juiced.
Yep.
Corinth was juiced.
Them grapes of wrath continuing to roll.
Robbie, you mentioned as we were heading into this one, Itawamba AHS undefeated.
Yep.
Amory Panthers, they were ready for the
want 'em.
challenge today.
We
They
want 'em.
wanted the Indians. Here's the first. Look at this burst by Jartavius Jernigan.
Nice.
Running,
JJ.
racing down inside the 5. The run was so good, he's going to take it in the Wildcat, and he says, why not? I'm going to take it in myself.
Yep.
Jernigan's going to rumble in. Where'd he go? The refs say he's in. 16 says he's in.
Yep, he's in.
Let's get that confirmation. There it is.
There's touchdown.
Touchdown early on the board for Amory. They go up 7-0. Indians, they're going to try and get back into this one. Austin King's going to keep this one. He's going to get a nice gain for the first down there. But it was way too much Amory Panthers in this one. Defense was stifling. Look at this next play. Panthers all over them in the backfield. The Panthers get the big road win, end Itawamba's season 41-14.
Okay, Amory. Okay, I see you. That's a big-time win. Continuing on in 4A, Houston and Caledonia. These two teams have gone at it with each other the last few years to determine who gets that 3rd and 4th playoff spot. I don't think that's going to happen this year. Jalen Gates, he's actually wanting to run towards a higher playoff spot. Right up the middle for the touchdown. Toppers on your first play take a 7-0 lead. Caledonia going to try to get something going on their first offensive possession. And Zion Ford is going to oblige as he takes the carry up the middle, making some nice moves. That Houston defense, though, pretty darn nasty tonight. And Spencer Underwood trying to get something going in the passing game. Quick pass over the middle, going to find Robert Hamilton. But it was all Houston tonight. Ty Harden's Toppers, 41-17 winners at Caledonia, looking very impressive in the process. Hey, we made the long trek all the way down to Kosciuszko to see how Noxubee was going to fare against the Whippets. And Noxubee sure whipped Kosciuszko good. That is Armani Clark going to find Jaqueline Smith for a first down. Armani Clark actually your quarterback. You don't see Malik Stallings here. Clark going to hit Javarcus Walker here, who's going to get down to the 2-yard line, but holding called in the play. So that big gain brought back. Noxubee now going deep on 3rd down. Clark going to try to find Kim Bottrick Mason. Pass falls incomplete. But Noxubee got the offense rolling. Defense was just fine. 30-0. The Tigers whipped the Whippets real good. How about Louisville? They were at League Central tonight. Power Cat's been dealing with all sorts of injuries. Tonight they looked really good. Now here, very nearly Purvis Frazier. Now he's normally your quarterback, though. He almost caught that pass that would have gone for a touchdown. Later, after a missed league field goal, here comes Kenneth Knowles, the big fella, rumbling forward for a first down. Later, 4th down here. This is Deontay Yarbrough, and he's going to hit Devon Lee, who can't hold on. Would have been another touchdown, but Louisville had many more scores after that. They win 42-11 tonight at League Central. The Wildcats, the Power Cats, get back on track. When we return on the end zone, more scores and highlights to get to. We're at the top of 2A tonight. Calhoun City and East Webster had been playing towards the top of Region 4 2A the last 2 years. That game was one-sided, and everyone's in division play now, especially in Class 3A. Aberdeen maybe got a little more than they bargained for from a really good Moorville team, and a couple 3A teams hoping to rise to the occasion. Choctaw County, South Pontotoc looking for the first division win. Highlights.
Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up.
Says Eric.
Did we get a what's the final from North Pontotoc Nettleton? 52-41. Fun. And North Pontotoc does not have a defense.
52-41. Pipe it up. Pipe it up.
Is that the only one you
I think so.
so. I think that's it.
Let me look.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Back here on the End Zone, presented by OCH Regional Medical Center. Before we get into 3A, we're getting into 2A, which I called Region 4 2A, the SEC West of high school football, and I think that's still an appropriate term. This game was pretty much the division decider last year. I'd say maybe we need to wait for Eupora, but my goodness, Calhoun City turning up on East Webster. That's Jesse Neighbors taking it in for the touchdown. Already the Wildcats starting to extend on their lead, and they would get the 2-point conversion here. JoJo Gray looks like he's going to run. Nope, Keyshawn Robinson, he's open for the 2-point conversion. City extending that lead. Now East Webster going to work on offense. Miller Hancock going deep, but he's finding the guy that got the 2-point conversion. Keyshawn Robinson, tremendous interception. Celebration, though, would be cut short. And the pile up here, the ball would pop out, so East Webster is going to fall on it here and recover. This is before the end of the first half, so Quay Evans is going to turn it into points for East Webster. They needed those points. That was the only points they had tonight. Calhoun City 44-6. Woo! The Wildcats, big win over the Wolverines.
Okolona and Eupora. Okolona came in on Eupora's homecoming.
Al Dumas back, by the way, for Eupora. You love him.
Wasn't much celebrating for the Chieftains
Edwin.
on the home. Here's Edwin Herrard.
Herod, yeah.
Herod, big game here. Whole lot of Edwin tonight. Here's another big pickup. He's going to get inside the 10. Let's just everyone jump on Edwin's back. He's going to take it in for 6. 7-0 Eupora. The Chieftains wouldn't get on the board. 27 Zippo. Eupora, your winners in that one.
And Edwin's usually your starting quarterback. Tanner Knight was starting at quarterback.
Jump
tonight,
on
so
his back.
Who cares? Good going for Edwin. Good going for the Eagles. Wynonna, good win tonight over Bruce in Region 4 2A 35-16. More 2A scores. Walnut defeats Mantachi 50-27. East Union having a good season. They defeat HW Byers 54-0. Baldwin back on track, beating Potscant 58-14. Boonville over Alcorn Central 41-21. Benton County doubles up Belmont 28-14. Kasu rolls over New Site 61-18. Water Valley had a tough one tonight against Charleston as they fall 51-6.
North Pontotoc trying to get things going. They traveled over to Nettleton tonight.
This game,
early in the
jeez.
second quarter, Cortez Doss, he's going to get a nice little run here. He's going to follow the blockers, runs over his own guy.
Oh, hey.
Bless him. Get out of the way, buddy. Gets inside the 10. Here comes a Doss right up the middle. Boy, running fierce. Missed the extra point, though, but 13-12 Nettleton at that point, but their lead was short-lived. Clark Mills, he's going to roll out. He's going to find Jaquez Berry. Big pickup, sayonara, Jaquez. They would miss the two-point conversion. Offense galore. Vikings up 18-13. And here we go.
Zay Cullins.
Zay Cullins. There he
Welcome
is.
back. Haven't seen him in a while.
Back. Haven't seen him in a while. He gets the touchdown. 24-13 at half for the Vikings. Big old shootout in this one. North Pontotoc goes on to win 52-41. Boy, like a basket.
Vikings don't play close games anymore. Don't play close scoring games.
Smash mouth?
I don't know. I can't talk tonight.
What
South Pontotoc and Hatley, this is your opening kickoff. Cougars can't get it, so the Tigers are on it. They recover, so they're going to go to work. Hatley. Will Cantrell. Jalen Jernigan. How about that pitch and catch for the touchdown? 6-0 lead for Hatley. And the students, you got to give, R.I.P. Harambe. And you see that sign says Harambe hated the Cougars. I don't think the big gorilla was going to hate this right here. Your kickoff coming back. Traylon Berry takes it all the way to the house. South Pontotoc gets their first division win since 2010. A.D. Ivy ran for 205 touchdowns. Congrats to Michael Bradley and South Pontotoc. 50-12, your winners over Hatley. How about Moorville and Aberdeen? Now, we looked up some history here. We could not find the last time Moorville defeated Aberdeen. We sort of say that because some weird stuff going on tonight in Monroe County, and here comes a big run for Moorville, continuing to roll. That's a first down for Greg Robinson. A little bit later, Moorville's going to punch it in on the touchdown run right here. Almost looks like they're running the triple option, like the wing T look. That's a touchdown for John Keats. Troopers 7-0 lead. Aberdeen now going to work here. Cameron Blaylock on the carry. He's rumbling forward for a first down. Then we're going to see Fred Fields. A little bit later on, he's going to find Marty Ford. Eventually, Trevor Fields is going to get in for a touchdown a little bit later on the drive. Moorville, though, they win in Aberdeen. This is a big win for the Troopers. So super. 38-20.